The Taliban's enforcement of anti-begging laws in Afghanistan has led to harrowing stories of arrest, abuse, and exploitation of destitute women. Many women, already struggling to survive due to the regime's oppressive policies, have reported brutal treatment, including rape and torture, while in detention. Under new laws introduced in May, the Taliban has prohibited healthy people from begging if they possess enough money for a day's food. A commission was established to categorize beggars into groups such as professional or destitute, with nearly 60,000 people reportedly detained in Kabul alone. Among those arrested are women with no other means of survival. Zahara, a widow and mother of three, began begging for food outside a bakery in Kabul after her husband, a soldier in the former government's army, disappeared. Unaware of the anti begging laws, she was forcibly arrested with her son by Taliban officials. Zahara spent 3 days in detention, subjected to forced labor, beatings, and sexual assault. I've thought about ending my life several times, but my children hold me back, she said, fearing further reprisals if she speaks out. Parwana, another detainee, described her ordeal after being arrested with her 4-year-old daughter while begging. Held for 15 days, she endured beatings, verbal abuse, and forced labor. Parwana, along with two other women, were raped in custody, leaving her traumatized and depressed. The Taliban are brutal, but where can I go to complain about them? She said. Reports from former detainees also allege the abuse of children in prisons, with some witnessing fatal beatings. A detainee revealed that two children died from abuse while in custody, adding, quote, "No one dared speak. If we spoke up, they would beat us and call us shameless," end quote. The Taliban's laws state that destitute individuals are entitled to financial assistance after release. However, none of the women interviewed reported receiving aid. Instead, many live in fear of rearrest and rely on neighbors for survival. Parwana now collects stale bread door to door, too afraid to beg again. "These days I go door to door, I have no other choice," she said. Zahara similarly struggles to feed her children, knowing any attempt to seek help could result in further abuse. Since taking power in August 2021, the Taliban has barred women from most forms of paid work, leading to widespread destitution, especially in female led households. The regime's anti begging laws have exacerbated this crisis, leaving women with no legal avenues for support. Taliban officials have yet to respond to allegations of abuse or reports of detainee deaths. Meanwhile, women like Zahra and Parwana remain trapped in a cycle of poverty and fear, their stories underscoring the devastating impact of the Taliban's policies on Afghanistan's most vulnerable.